Welcome back to B&B Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive deep into the escalating drama surrounding Luna's increasingly erratic behavior, the growing tensions with Sheila, and the mounting fear that grips Steffi as Luna's obsession spirals out of control. This saga is packed with manipulation, hidden agendas, and dangerous intentions, pulling us into a web of intrigue on the bold and the beautiful. Let's unravel the layers of this intense storyline, filled with new details and a closer look at the emotional undercurrents driving each character's actions. Luna, once a young woman with a seemingly innocent facade, has morphed into a force of chaos that even Sheila Carter, a master of schemes herself, can't fully comprehend or control. Sheila initially believed Luna was on a path to redemption, hoping to guide her toward a less destructive life. However, Luna's actions paint a much darker picture. Her wild mood swings and reckless decisions reveal a troubling lack of remorse, leaving Sheila dumbfounded. While Sheila is no stranger to bending the rules or playing mind games to get what she wants, she draws a line at obsession that borders on dangerous instability. She sees Luna teetering on that edge and worries about the consequences not just for Luna, but for everyone around her. Luna's inability to see the wrong in her actions is chilling. She operates with a cold, calculated mindset, convinced that her desires justify any means. This descent into darkness is alarming, as it seems Luna might be past the point of return, embracing a persona that thrives on chaos and manipulation. The heart of Luna's turmoil lies in her tangled romantic desires, which have become a dangerous game of cat and mouse. She flits between Finn and Will with an almost predatory focus, her affections shifting like sand in the wind. Recently, after facing yet another rejection from Will, whose patience with her antics has worn thin, Luna has zeroed in on Finn with a renewed, almost frantic intensity. But there's a major roadblock in her path to Steffi Forrester, Finn's devoted wife. To Luna, Steffi isn't just a rival, she's an insurmountable barrier that must be removed at any cost. Her fixation has grown so intense that she's begun to view Steffi not as a person, but as an obstacle to be eliminated. Whispers of her venomous thoughts have reached Sheila, who is horrified to hear Luna speak of Steffi with such malice. In a rare moment of moral clarity, Sheila issues a stern warning to Luna, making it crystal clear that any threat against her daughter-in-law will not be tolerated. She orders Luna to leave and abandon these dangerous ideas, her voice laced with both anger and a flicker of fear for what Luna might do next. But Luna isn't one to back down so easily. Instead, she counters with a mysterious proposition and offer that piques Sheila's curiosity despite her reservations. Could Luna be dangling a deal tied to Sheila's own buried desires? Perhaps a chance to secure her place in the Forrester family once and for all. Only time will tell what this bargain entails, but it's clear Luna is playing a high-stakes game. Meanwhile, Luna's schemes don't stop at negotiations with Sheila. Behind closed doors, she's crafting her own sinister plans, ones that could have catastrophic consequences. Her obsession with removing Steffi from the picture has taken on a terrifying edge. She's no longer content to wait or manipulate from the shadows. Luna is prepared to take drastic, potentially violent action to ensure Steffi is out of her life and Finn's for good. Her mind races with ideas, each more daring and ruthless than the last, as she contemplates how to make her twisted vision a reality. Perhaps she's scouting locations for an ambush or gathering information on Steffi's daily routines through illicit means. Maybe she's even forging alliances with other unsavory characters in Los Angeles who owe her favors. Whatever her next move, Luna's determination is palpable, and it spells danger for everyone in her orbit. On the other side of this brewing storm, Steffi Forrester is grappling with a fear that gnaws at her every waking moment. She's already endured an imaginable trauma at Luna's hands, including a harrowing ordeal where Luna held her captive in a cage, leaving her to face what she thought were her final moments. The memory of that terror haunts Steffi, and recent news about Luna's activities has only deepened her dread. Word has reached her that Luna managed to infiltrate Forrester Creations just weeks ago, disguised as a pizza delivery worker, an audacious move that bypassed security with alarming ease. The thought that Luna was so close, undetected, sends chills down Steffi's spine. How did she manage to slip through the cracks? Was someone on the inside helping her? Or did she exploit a flaw in the system with her cunning? Steffi can't shake the feeling of vulnerability, knowing that Luna's unpredictability makes her a constant threat. She confides in her loved ones, her voice trembling as she declares that Luna must never be allowed near her family again. The weight of dealing with Finn's complicated relatives wears heavily on her. Sheila's past misdeeds were already a burden, but Luna's relentless pursuit feels like a nightmare she can't wake from. Steffi's instincts tell her to stay vigilant, and she's right to trust them because Luna's intentions are far more dangerous than even Steffi can fathom. As the layers of this conflict unfold, it's clear that Luna's ultimate goal transcends mere romance or rivalry. Her fixation on Finn isn't just about love. It's about claiming a connection to her father, a bond she feels entitled to, no matter the cost. This deep-seated need fuels her every action, driving her to cross lines that most would never dare approach. Will she resort to extreme measures, perhaps staging an accident, or framing Steffi for something unthinkable to push her out of the picture? Or will her proposition to Sheila unravel a new alliance that could shift the balance of power in this deadly game? For now, Steffi remains unaware of the full extent of Luna's plans, but one thing is certain, she must keep her guard up. Luna is a storm on the horizon, and when she strikes, the fallout could shatter lives. Next, we will explore the tantalizing possibility of a double wedding on the horizon for Brooke Logan and Hope Logan, along with the romantic twists and unexpected turns that could reshape their futures on the bold and the beautiful, with new suitors, rekindled flames, and the drama of unresolved pasts. This storyline promises to keep us glued to our screens. Let's dive into the heart of this captivating saga, enriched with fresh details and imaginative elements that amplify the emotional stakes and romantic entanglements. The air in Los Angeles is thick with the scent of romance as whispers of a potential double wedding involving Brooke Logan and her daughter Hope Logan begin to circulate among the Forrester and Logan circles. Brooke, the perennial queen of dramatic love stories, has long held a flicker of hope for a reunion with Ridge Forrester, the man who has been her on-again, off-again soulmate for decades. However, Ridge's current dedication to Taylor Hayes stands as a formidable barrier. Determined to honor his promise to Taylor and avoid repeating the heartbreak of their past, Ridge has gently but firmly rebuffed Brooke's subtle overtures. This rejection stings, but it also sparks a period of introspection for Brooke. She begins to question whether her fate truly lies with Ridge or if the universe has another chapter in store for her. In the coming weeks, viewers will witness Brooke undergo a poignant transformation, shedding old dreams like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. She resolves to open her heart to new possibilities, setting the stage for a surprising romantic revival that no one saw coming. This shift in perspective is not just about moving on, it's about rediscovering her own worth and embracing the idea that love can bloom anew, even after countless heartaches. As Brooke redefines her path, a familiar face from her past storms back into her life with the charm and charisma that once swept her off her feet. Jack Wagner reprises his role as Nick Marone this June, igniting a firestorm of nostalgia and passion that catches Brooke off guard. Nick, her former husband, returns with a rugged confidence and a lingering gaze that hints at unresolved feelings. Their shared history marked by a marriage that burned bright and fast acts as kindling for a rapid rekindling of their connection. Sparks fly almost instantly during a chance encounter at a local charity gala, where their banter crackles with the ease of old lovers. The upcoming Italy episodes, set to air in July, will provide the perfect backdrop for their romance to deepen. Picture this: Brooke and Nick strolling through the cobblestone streets of Rome, sharing gelato under the golden sun, while the breathtaking vistas of Tuscany reawaken their buried desires. This international getaway, which also includes Ridge and Eric Forrester, becomes a turning point. Ridge, observing from a distance, might grapple with a pang of jealousy as he sees Brooke laughing with Nick, her face alight with a joy he hasn't sparked in years. Will this sidestir something in Ridge, making him question his commitment to Taylor, or will he stand firm, watching Brooke slip further away? Meanwhile, the whirlwind nature of relationships on The Bold and the Beautiful hints at a lightning-fast progression for Brooke and Nick. Their chemistry could catapult them from reconnection to engagement in record time, especially given their prior marital bond. Imagine Nick proposing under a starlit Italian sky, presenting Brooke with a vintage ring that symbolizes their second chance. This engagement could pave the way for an exhilarating twist, a double wedding alongside Hope Logan and Carter Walton, who are themselves navigating the exhilarating path to matrimony. The idea of a joint ceremony to generations of Logan women tying the knot in a lavish affair at the Forrester estate brings a festive energy to the storyline. Picture the venue adorned with cascading white roses and golden lights, the air buzzing with anticipation as both brides prepare to say "I do." Such a celebration would not only be a visual feast, but also a narrative goldmine, stirring emotions and rivalries. For Ridge, the news of Brooke's engagement to Nick might act as a jarring wake-up call, prompting him to reevaluate his choices. Could he interrupt the wedding plans with a last-ditch effort to reclaim Brooke's heart, risking Taylor's wrath? Or will he silently witness Brooke's happiness, a bittersweet smile masking his regret? Hope Logan, meanwhile, is caught up in her own romantic crescendo with Carter Walton, a relationship that has blossomed amidst the chaos of family drama. Their journey toward a potential wedding is laced with tender moments and shared dreams, contrasting with the tempestuous undercurrents of Brooke's love life. Hope envisions a future with Carter that's built on trust and mutual respect, a stark departure from her tumultuous past with Liam Spencer. As wedding fever grips the Logan women, Hope might find inspiration in her mother's bold leap into a new romance, pushing her to solidify her bond with Carter. Perhaps they'll plan a ceremony that reflects their unique style, think an intimate beachside vow exchange at sunset with barefoot guests and the ocean as their witness. Yet, as any soap fan knows, the road to happily ever after is rarely smooth. Might an unexpected obstacle, like a secret from Carter's past or interference from a jealous ex, threaten to derail their plans just as the double wedding takes shape? The broader landscape of The Bold and the Beautiful often sees wedding bells ringing in tandem with chaos, and this season promises to be no exception. The annual surge of engagements around this time of year hints at even more romantic curveballs on the horizon. Could other characters, perhaps even Eric Forrester, find themselves swept up in the matrimonial mania with a surprising partner? The drama is inevitable, whether it's a jilted lover crashing the ceremony, a long-buried scandal resurfacing, or a sudden change of heart at the altar. Brooke's evolving love life, now intertwined with Nick Marone's return, serves as the epicenter of these shifts. Her path forward, driven by Nick's reappearance, is fraught with both promise and peril, ensuring that fans will be on the edge of their seats. Next, we will delve into the controversial buzz surrounding Daphne's unexpected departure from The Bold and the Beautiful, exploring why her exit and the special treatment she received has sparked such a heated debate among fans. With Murali Hilaire stepping away from the role, the show's decision to honor Daphne with a montage has left many scratching their heads, while others speculate on her potential return. Let's unpack this divisive storyline with added depth, fresh perspectives, and imaginative details that bring new life to the drama surrounding this enigmatic character. The departure of Daphne from the canvas of The Bold and the Beautiful has ignited a firestorm of opinions, with fans questioning whether the character truly deserved the heartfelt send-off she was given. In the most recent episode, viewers were treated to a poignant montage, a cinematic farewell that chronicled Daphne's brief but impactful journey on the show. While such tributes are often reserved for long-standing or beloved characters, Daphne's tribute feels out of place to many. Her time in Los Angeles was notably short, and her presence never quite captured the widespread adoration of the audience. Some longtime viewers felt the emotional montage was an overreach, a forced attempt by the writers to make fans invest in a character they never fully connected with. Was this a misstep by the production team? Or is there a deeper reason behind this unexpected spotlight? Perhaps the montage doubles as a subtle hint at unresolved storylines tied to Daphne, setting the stage for future surprises. Regardless, the fan base remains divided, with social media platforms buzzing with critiques and theories about why the show chose to elevate her exit in such a manner. Diving deeper into the reasons behind the fans' lukewarm reception of Daphne, it's clear that her character struggled to carve out a meaningful niche in the intricate web of Forrester family drama. Introduced initially as a pawn in Steffy Forrester's scheme to disrupt Carter Walton and Hope Logan's controversial business takeover, Daphne's role felt more like a plot device than a fully fleshed-out individual. Her interactions often came across as contrived, with scenes depicting other characters inexplicably drawn to her charisma in a way that felt unnatural and, to many, downright uncomfortable to watch. One particularly criticized moment saw characters reacting to Daphne as if she exuded an almost supernatural allure, leaving viewers rolling their eyes at the exaggerated portrayal. Additionally, her rapid romantic entanglement with Carter Walton, a man she barely knew, struck a sour note with fans who crave authentic, slow-burn connections. Picture this: Daphne and Carter sharing intense gazes over coffee at El Giardino after just one meeting, their dialogue dripping with premature declarations of affection. Such rushed storytelling left little room for audiences to root for her, instead branding her as desperate in the eyes of many. The consensus online is scathing, with one fan venting, "She was thrown into this mess to sabotage Carter and Hope, got treated like some irresistible siren for no reason, and fell head over heels for a stranger. It was all just awkward and hard to buy." Yet, not all feedback paints Daphne in a negative light, as a segment of the fanbase finds charm in her enigmatic persona and sees potential for more. Some viewers argue that Neroli Hilaire brought a unique elegance to the role, portraying Daphne as sophisticated, alluring, and poised, a woman who seemed almost too refined for the messy entanglements she found herself in. These fans lament that her storyline felt underwritten, failing to showcase her strengths or give her depth beyond being a tool in other schemes. One supporter shared, "I found Daphne captivating, smooth, sexy, and classy in a way that stood out. She deserved better than chasing Carter so blatantly or pretending to understand Hope when she clearly didn't. I think the montage might be a clue she's not done with us yet." This perspective suggests that Daphne's abrupt exit and the accompanying tribute could be a deliberate move by the writers, perhaps teasing a comeback that would allow her character to evolve. Might we see Daphne return with a hidden agenda, perhaps tied to a mysterious past in New York, where she built connections that could shake up the Forrester dynasty? The idea of her re-entering the scene with newfound purpose, maybe as a rival fashion designer or a keeper of dark family secrets, adds an intriguing layer to her otherwise fleeting arc. The timing of Daphne's introduction and exit also fuels speculation among fans, with many pointing to external industry dynamics as a driving force behind her creation. Some believe Daphne was crafted as a strategic response to the premiere of Beyond the Gates, a new soap opera that has spotlighted diverse representation. Critics online have suggested that Daphne's sudden prominence felt like a calculated effort by the bold and the beautiful to showcase their own inclusivity, with one commenter noting, "She seemed like a token character rushed in to say, 'Look, we've got diversity too.' Her story was thin because it wasn't organic, it was reactive." This theory paints Daphne's arc as less about storytelling and more about optics, a move to keep pace with evolving viewer expectations in the soap opera landscape. Whether this was indeed the intent, it's undeniable that her character arrived during a pivotal moment for the genre, where networks are under pressure to reflect broader demographics. Could there be behind-the-scenes discussions at B&B to reintroduce Daphne with a stronger, more central narrative to counter these criticisms, perhaps tying her to a groundbreaking storyline about cultural heritage or personal reinvention? The question on everyone's mind remains, is Daphne truly gone for good, or does the montage signal a temporary goodbye? Fans are split, with some hoping for her return to redeem her poorly received debut, while others feel her chapter should close to make room for more established characters. Imagine a scenario where Daphne resurfaces months later, having spent time abroad re-evaluating her life, only to return to LA with a vendetta against Steffy for using her as a pawn. She might align herself with an unexpected ally, perhaps Sheila Carter, who sees in Daphne a kindred spirit ripe for manipulation to exact revenge and claim a permanent spot among the elite. Alternatively, her comeback could focus on a professional triumph launching a rival fashion line that challenges Forrester creations, with her designs inspired by her rumored Caribbean roots, bringing a vibrant flair to the show. These possibilities keep the door open for Daphne to transform from a divisive figure into a powerhouse, should the writers choose to revisit her story. Thank you for joining us on B&B Spoilers channel to explore the polarizing departure of Daphne and the myriad opinions swirling around her exit from the bold and the beautiful. Did the montage feel like a fitting tribute to you, or an unnecessary spotlight on a forgettable character? Do you hope to see Daphne return with a revamped storyline, or is it time to move on? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on all the drama, exits, and returns in store. Stay tuned, because in the world of B&B, no goodbye is ever truly final.